with, and other presidents after him will have to deal with, is an attack on our homeland. I wish I could report that's not the case, but there's still an enemy out there that would like to inflict damage on America, Americans, and that'll be the major threat. North Korea is still a problem. There is a debate in the intel community about how big a problem they are, but one of my concerns is that there might be a highly enriched uranium program, and therefore it is really important that out of the six-party talks comes a strong verification regime. In other words, in order to advance our relations with North Korea, the North Korean government must honor the commitments it made to allow for strong verification measures to be in place to ensure that they don't develop a highly enriched uranium program, for example. So they're still dangerous, and Iran is still dangerous. Yeah.
You said in an interview earlier this weekend, one of these, I guess, exit interviews, that
this is the ultimate, actually.
You think the Republican Party needs to be more inclusive. Who needs to hear that message inside the Republican Party?
Yeah, you see, I am concerned that in the wake of the defeat, that the temptation will be to look inward and to say, well, here's a litmus test you must adhere to. This party will come back, but the party's message has got to be that different points of view are included in the party. And take, for example, the immigration debate. That's obviously a highly contentious issue. And the problem with the outcome of the initial round of the debate was that some people said, well, Republicans don't like immigrants. Now, that may be fair or unfair, but that's the image that came out. And, if the image is we don't like immigrants, then there's probably somebody else out there saying, well, if they don't like the immigrants, they probably don't like me as well. So my point is that our party has got to be compassionate and broad-minded. I remember the 1964 elections. My dad happened to be running for the United States Senate then, and got landslided with the Johnson landslide in the state of Texas. But it wasn't just George Bush who got defeated. The Republican Party was pretty well decimated at the time. At least that's what I think that's how the pundits viewed it. And then '66 there was a resurgence. And the same thing can happen this time, but we just got to make sure our message is broad-gauged and compassionate, and we care about people's lives, and we've got a plan to help them improve their lives. Jay, yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, sir?
So what have you been doing since 2000? Never mind.
Working my way to this chair.
So are you going to be here for President Obama?
I will.
It's a pretty cool job.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yours might be better.
Yeah. What, retirement?
In the past, when you've been asked to address bad poll numbers or your unpopularity, you've said that history will judge that you did the right thing, that you thought you did the right thing. But without getting into your motives or your goals, I think a lot of people, including Republicans, including some members of your own administration, have been disappointed at the execution of some of your ideals, whether Iraq or Katrina or the economy. What would your closing message be to the American people about the execution of these goals?
Well, first of all, hard things don't happen overnight, Jake. And when the history of Iraq is written, historians will analyze, for example, the decision on the surge. The situation looked like it was going